Fayette, Puckett Fieldhouse, Central Methodist University campus in Fayette. Heart of America basketball action today. The Peru State Bobcats in town for women's game, men's game. Women's game will start here in just a few minutes. Peru State comes in, women 4-4 overall, 1-3 in the Heart. And that places them near the bottom of the Heart standings. They're 1-3. Graceland's 1-3. William Penn's 1-4. Baker is 0-5. Central Methodist, on the other hand, is 4-3 on the season and 2-2 in the conference. Clark sits ahead, and Clark, Grandview, and Missouri Valley are all 4-0 on the season. Culver at 2-1, and then Park, Central Methodist, Mount Mercy, and Benedictine all at 2-2 in Heart play. So we'll be ready for action here in a second. We'll get you the starting lineups first for the Lady Bobcats from Peru State. Number 0, Haley Ingram, a 5'7" junior guard out of Omaha, Nebraska. She averages 15.4 points per ball game. Number 3, Maddie Duncan, a 5'6" junior guard out of Hamburg, Iowa. She averages 9.1 points per ball game. Natasha Deal, 5'8" guard, junior out of Winnebago, Nebraska, averages 8.4 points per ball game. Number 11, Olivia Williams, 5'10" senior forward out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, averages 3 a ball game. And number 20, Samantha Stewart, a 5'8" junior guard out of Mount Ayr, Iowa, at averaging 13.9 points per ball game. Those are the starters for the Lady Bobcats. For the Lady Eagles, it's Zatoria Cook, Tori Cook, 5'7" junior guard out of Marietta, Georgia, averaging 15.2 points per ball game. Number 4, Samaya Stevens, a 5'9" freshman forward out of Philadelphia, averaging 3.8 points per ball game. Sheree Ray Trotter, a 5'9" junior guard out of University Place, Washington. She averages 12.3 points per ball game. Number 23, Tynesha Parnell, a 5'8" senior guard out of Portland, Oregon. She averages 11.5 points per ball game. And number 34, Beyonce Carter, a 5'11" senior forward out of Belleville, Illinois, averaging 13.8 points per ball game. So those are your starters and averages for both sides as we get ready to go. The officials are on the court. Players are on the court. We're a minute away from the start of this. When we get ready, we'll go down to Gary Lenhart, the PA announcer. He will give us the opening prayer. We'll have the national anthem and then the introduction of starting players for both sides here in this Heart battle on a Saturday afternoon on a cloudy, cool day in Fayette on December the 2nd. My son's birthday today. He's 31. And I know he is finally awake today, so happy birthday to Ross Brown. As we get ready, folks filing in. Students not here from Central yet, but they'll come in just a little bit. We got some fans coming into the ball game. Central, after this ball game, goes on the road for 3 straight ball games to finish out the season, or finish out first semester mostly. They go to Mid-America on Wednesday, Graceland on Saturday, and Grandview on the next Wednesday. So, and then they finish up 2023 with Philander Smith here on New Year's Eve day at 2 o'clock. We'll have that for you here on the Heart Conference Network. So Gary Lenhart is reading the characters, champions of character values, and then we'll have the prayer to start the game and then the national anthem. And here comes the prayer, so we'll turn it up so you can hear Gary Lenhart with all the information.
Almighty God, you have created us to strive for our best. Grant all athletes, coaches, and fans the strength to pursue excellence during this event. We pray for the safety of these athletes and ask that you protect them from injury and harm. Help us to honor you in all we do, on and off the floor, and make us witnesses to your glory. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
there you have the starting lineups for both sides. And we're just about set to get ready to toss the ball in the air and play here in Fayette. Again, your next broadcast, women's basketball, will be on the 31st, 2 o'clock afternoon on New Year's Eve day. I am joined by Jay Sean Northington, who is producing and commenting in this ball game today. Jay Sean, glad to see you, sir. Jay's busy working on the equipment, so we'll just go from there. When he's ready, he'll join in with us. Tip is controlled by Peru State. Quick cut to the basket, and laying it up and in is Olivia Williams. Parnell reverses. Carter, Trotter corner. Stevens at the top. Parnell again. Thinks about a three. Wants to drive. Kicks it over to Trotter. 9 on the shot clock. Gets a pick from Carter. Jumper on the way, no good. And it is Deal with the rebound. She brings it up the floor. Corner jumper by Ingram on the way, no good. Stevens with a rebound. Parnell runs into her, almost knocks her over for a travel, but she gets rid of the ball. To Cook. Parnell on the right wing. Cook cuts to the basket. Williams reaches around and takes it away. So one miss shot and a turnover, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Lady Bobcats. This is Deal with a three on the way, no good. Trotter with a rebound, gives it to Cook. Carter ahead of the pack down the floor, lays it up and in off the assist from Tori Cook.
What a beautiful pass there.
Yep. Kept her head up, saw the player down the floor ahead of the pack, lays it off to Carter, who scores.
That's what you call an outlet pass right there.
Williams. Corner it goes. That was Ingram. Williams wants to go against Carter. Back out corner to Ingram. It's on the floor, and Stevens comes up with it. 2 players on the floor. Trotter going to run it down the floor and loses her balance and falls, and a travel will be called on the Eagles.
Looked like her brain was moving faster than her body.
Yeah, couldn't keep up at that point in time. This is Ingram with a basketball. Trotter on her. Ingram wants to go to the hoop. Puts it up and in. Ingram averages 15. First 2 points for her. We've played 2.5 minutes almost. 4-2. Trotter. Carter. Inside move. Lays it up off the glass and in again. Carter's got 4. Tied at 4. Williams wants to go to the hoop. Carter knocks it away. Stevens comes out with it. It's 3-on-1. She's going to go to the hoop. Has it hit the bottom of the rim, but Trotter's got the rebound. Lepping in. Ray Trotter with the follow, and it's 6-4. First lead for the Lady Eagles in the ball game. Deal with the basketball around the pick. Gets it back to Williams underneath. She tries to scoop it up. Stevens blocks it. It goes out of bounds off of Williams. It'll be Central basketball.
The Eagles are out here showing pretty good defense so far, Charlie. What do you think?
They've done a good job. Forced a couple of turnovers. Need to cut down on the turnovers on the other end of the floor. Cook. Going to get a pick from Carter. Go around to the hoop. Off the glass and in.
Okay.
Tori Cook. Scored. Eagles on a 6-0 run as they were down 4-2. And now they're up 8-4. Around the pick at the top. That was Deal who misses it. Out comes Cook. She's got 3-on-2, 2-on-1, 2-on-none. Misses it. And she's going to pick up a foul as she swatted at the ball. Player takes a hard fall to the court, but hops back up.
Man, I felt that myself.
That is Maddie Duncan. They're asking her. She says she's okay.
It's a pretty hard fall, too.
Kaylin Larry and Kylie Diaz, 23 and 41 respectively, in for the Bobcats. That was Larry with the ball. That's Diaz. Swings it around. Deal. Picked off by Trotter inside, and it's 2-on-1 heading the other direction. Carter has it go off of her leg. She regroups it, gets it back, tied up. Jump ball central. As early on, Jay Sean, you can see the Lady Eagles have a little more team speed coming out from underneath their own basket because they've gotten rebounds inside and ended up with odd man breaks coming down the other way.
Yeah, that communication plays a big part, too.
Alana Crumley into the ball game, goes off of her, and the Bobcats pick it up. Deal with it. She's got a straight-up three that nobody's guarding her. She misses. Crumley's got the rebound, and we're going 2-on-1 the other direction. Crumley off the glass, no good. Cook passes the ball to Carter. She could have taken it up and gotten 2 free throws, but she chose to pass it to an open teammate. Fouled on that pass.
See, Charlie, in that type of instance, it's happened a couple times so far in this game. It's more so be less selfish and more selfless, in a sense. Get your teammates to touch. I feel like she could have made that extra pass there.
She could. Carter goes to the hoop. She's fouled by Diaz. She goes down. Diaz goes down. They're both going to get up. And Beyonce Carter's going to go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. And it will tell you that she is a 53.8% free throw shooter. So that could stand to go up a little bit. Fouls on Diaz, her first. First free throw by Carter is good. She's got 5 points in the ball game, 5 of the 9. Carter's second free throw. Comes up short. Diaz with the rebound. Gets it to Kaylin Larry. She brings the ball up the floor. Parnell on her. She goes around Parnell to the hoop, lays it up and in. Kaylin Larry with her first 2 points. Trotter ahead of the pack, pulls down. Inside, nice pass to Carter, lays it up and in. Carter's got 7, all 3 of them coming from about 2 feet outside the basket plus a free throw. Trotter knocks the ball away from Ingram, takes it to the hoop. No, can't get the shot off, but she's fouled on the way up, and that'll be the second foul on Haley Ingram.
Pretty good transition on offense, though, too.
Yeah, they're getting the ball out and going in a hurry, and Peru State's having a hard time keeping up, catching up with them when they get out and start running.
Yeah.
Stevens back in. Jody Bass at the scorer's table getting ready to come in for Trotter, I'm guessing, after this free throw. Trotter with 3 in the game. Leads 12-6. (13-6). Jody Bass in. Trotter out. Stevens back into the ball game. Larry with Cook on her. Duncan tries to go corner, can't. Diaz underneath, puts it up, foul by Stevens.
I seen that coming.
Yeah, Kylie Diaz will go to the free throw line. She's a 47.4% free throw shooter. So she's got 2. After I say that, she'll probably make them both after I've said she's less than a 50% free throw shooter. She makes the first one.
You might have just gave her a little look.
Watched them shooting from in warm-ups, and they shot pretty well from there. Second one's also good. They shoot 65% as a team, so it's not that good. 13-8, 4:45 to go here in the first period. Cook loses the ball. That is Stewart who stole it. Larry inside, back to Stewart. She got the steal. She comes up short. Diaz with a rebound, puts it back up. She comes up short, gets it again. And we'll have a foul call, and that will maybe go on Stevens if it is. That'll be the second quick foul on. It is her second. Third team foul, so 2 more free throws for Kylie Diaz, who's got 2 in the game. Just made 2 free throws from there. Trotter gets ready to come back in. She misses. The Eagles only have, as far as I can tell, 1, 2, 3, only have 9 players suited up for today's game. Lots of players sitting on the bench in street clothes. Trotter back in. Cook will go out. Stevens will stay in the game. So Crumley, Trotter, Stevens, Parnell, and Bass on the floor for the Eagles. Parnell with it. They'll get a pick from Crumley. Gets it. Bass came around. Parnell pulls for a 3. Hits
Yaga.
it. Tynesha Parnell.
It's first of many so far.
She's a 41.9% three-point shooter, so she's pretty good. She's by far the best three-point shooter on a regular basis for the Lady Eagles. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Larry to bring it in. Out to the top to Stewart. Duncan. Right to the hoop, and Stevens picks up her 3rd personal foul.
Not
So
good
Samaya
at all.
Stewart has played about 6 minutes of play in this period, a little less than that, and she goes to the bench with 3 personal fouls, and that has been an issue with Samaya Stevens as a freshman this year. Duncan at the line. She's a 72% free throw shooter, so she makes the first one. 16-10, 3:51 to go, her first point of the ball game. Second free throw also good. Trotter to run it up the floor. Parnell. Going to get a pick from Carter. Back to Carter, tipped away by Diaz inside. And Larry has it, bringing it up the floor. Bass meets her. Larry with a crossover, jumper no good. Carter with a rebound, gets it to Trotter. She brings it up. Crumley. Bass. Jody looks for somewhere to go. Carter takes it to the hoop against Diaz, puts it off the glass and in. She's got 9. The lead is 7 for the Lady Eagles.
She's hot tonight.
Yeah, she's got a height advantage. She doesn't have a disadvantage inside like some of the other games we've had. Diaz. Duncan around the pick. Free throw line jumper. Back of the rim, no good. Parnell tips it and goes and gets it. Saves it, but right to Diaz underneath the basket. She lays it up and in. Coach Levitt says throw it the other direction to the other end of the floor, not back underneath their own basket. So 5 points for Diaz off the bench. Bass with a 3 and hits it off the right side of the court. That's not her favorite side. She's a lefty, but she hits that one. 21-13. Bass's first 3 points of the ball game. Parnell with the tip and the pick. Carter off the glass and good. She's making she's getting her shooting percentage way up.
It really is.
She's shooting from inside, 10-point lead. Peru State will take a timeout. We'll run a quick break. And we'll be back in 30 seconds with the score 23-13 here on the Hart Conference Network. To go here in the first quarter. Lady Eagles up 23-13 over the Bobcats of Peru State. Beyonce Carter with 11 points so far on 5 for 5 shooting from the floor. Jeanette Mabratu into the ball game for the Eagles. Bass on Larry, goes off of Larry. Goes off of Bass, they say, so it could have gone into backcourt. Duncan, Parnell on her. Diaz, 5 points off the bench for her. Duncan with a three, no good off the rim. Diaz with another rebound. She's been good off the bench for them. Duncan tries from closer in, fouled. Diaz with 5 points and 5 rebounds off the bench already. Maddie Duncan to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 from there. Olivia Williams back in. Diaz goes out for the last 142. And Natasha Deal is going to check back in. So Duncan 2 for 2 from the line. Make it 3 for 3. She's been all net so far, 23-14. There comes the point on the board. Makes them both. So Parnell, Carter, Bass, Trotter, and Mabreu on the floor. Bass lefty to the hoop. No good, but we'll have a foul call from way outside, as neither of the two officials who were close called it, but the outside official did. So Jody Bass to the free throw line. Bass with a pair of free throws. First one is good. She's a 75% free throw shooter. Second one rattles around and stays in, so she's got 5 points off the bench. Kaylin Larry with the ball. Duncan from the corner, another three, tries to get a foul call, can't. Carter with the rebound, no foul called on her shot as she took a tumble after the shot was in the air. Trotter, Mabratu, Parnell. Mabratu with a pick, Parnell with another three and hits it.
Light it up.
Coach Smith for Peru State didn't like the pick that she got to get open on that. Won the foul call for a moving screen. Williams with the basketball. Josie Sabatka in the ball game, I believe, for Peru State. This is Duncan. She goes down the lane. And that'll go on Beyonce Carter, and I think that's her first personal foul. She's got 11 points. Duncan making a living. She's got 4 points in the ball game, and all of them have come for the free throw line, and she's got 2 more. That's the back of the rim, no good. Cook gets ready to check in. Don't know why she wasn't allowed in the game then, but she's not going to come in until the next dead ball, which will be after this made free throw, which it is. Bass will leave with her 5 points. So Mabratu, Trotter, Cook, Parnell, and Carter on the floor. This is Tori Cook with the basketball. Looks inside, has it taken away by Larry. She tumbles, but gets rid of the ball before she's called for a foul. And another foul. Any more fouls in the quarter will put both sides into the bonus. Williams kicks it out.
Wide open.
Deal with a three, no good. Parnell runs it down with 10 seconds to go. Looks at the clock, sees the time. Here's her teammates counting it down. She'd like to pull and pop. There's a kick by Williams.
Charlie, I was about to say, I won't be surprised if she takes the last shot.
She's likely to. If they get it in, she won't bring it inbound. Somebody else will, and she'll be the first one available to shoot. Carter will look for a backdoor cut of some sort to get close to the basket. Parnell will cut out to the top of the key. And there she is. She fires from way downtown.
Oh, my goodness.
Almost hit it. It's a Drew backboard and in rim. We're at the end of the first period. 28-16 in favor of Central. So a good quarter for the Eagles. We'll recap the scoring for you.
pretty fast-paced first quarter too.
For the Eagles, Beyonce Carter with 11, Parnell with 6, Bass with 5, and Parnell and Bass is off the bench. Trotter with 4, Cook with 2. For Peru State, Duncan with 5, all from the free throw line. Kylie Diaz with 5 off the bench. Ingram with 2, Williams with 2, and Kaylin Larry with 2 off the bench. First quarter stats, give them to you real quick. Field goal percentage, Peru State shooting 25%, Central 71.4. Three-pointers 0 for 6 for Peru State for 0. Central 3 for 3. Let's see if they count that last shot that Parnell took as a buzzer beater, because that would count as a shot, but it's not really a shot. Free throws 8 of 10 for Peru State, 5 of 6 for the Lady Eagles. Rebounds 10-7 in favor of the Eagles. Turnovers 6-5 in favor of the Eagles, so they need to clean that up a little bit. Points in the paint, 14 for Central, 8 for Peru State. So that's how the first quarter plays out, 28-16. It is Larry, Sabatka, Diaz, Deal, and Stewart on the floor. Mabratu, Cook, Carter, Parnell, and Trotter on the floor for the Eagles. That's Sabatka missing. Trotter with a rebound. Her third of the game. Quickly to Parnell. She gets every traffic to go by. Out to Mabratu. Finds Carter inside, but she's going to be called. Nope, I thought she might be called for a travel, but she's going to get the basket and the foul. She's got 13. Sabatka, first foul, first team foul of the second period.
No better way to open up the second quarter.
Kind of the way they started it. Carter shot rattles around and ends up falling in, so it's 31-16 to start this second period. Carter with 14 in the game. Cook on Larry. Carter jumps into it. Diaz loses a handle on it. Sabatka with a little jumper in the lane. Gets it to go. Makes it. 31-18. First points in the game for her, for Sabatka. Cook. Mabratu. Pick off of that. Parnell with another three. This one rattles around, no good. Carter goes after it. And as they say, it went out of bounds off of her. They're going to talk about it as the inside official pointed this way. The outside official points Central's way, and it'll go Central's ball. And Coach Smith has to feel snake bit right now because everything seems to be going against his team. Parnell into Cook. Mabratu and Carter both give a pick. Parnell around the pick, and that way, that time, Mabratu's going to get called. There's the moving screen that Coach Jason Smith wanted earlier. He gets it this time.
I know he's like, man, about time.
Yeah, he's been talking to the officials about that for a while. Cook swats at the ball from Larry, doesn't get it. Larry is a senior out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Diaz had a player open underneath the basket. Jumper there, no good. Rebounded by Carter. Tries to get it out of there. Being hung on to, gets it to Mabratu. She brings it up the floor, stops, gives it to Cook, who's going to stutter step her way to the hoop. No basket there, and Sabatka with a rebound, but Carter took a shot to her on the basket attempt, so she's going to go out for a minute, and Alana Crumley's going to come back in. Haley Ingram going to check back in, and Sabatka will check out for the Lady Bobcats. 31-18, 8:18 to go here in period number 2. Not much has happened in the first almost 2 minutes of this second quarter. Central scored 3. Peru State has scored 2. Larry almost walks. Out to Deal, out of bounds. They're going to say ball was touched by Central, so Coach Smith gets one of those back that he feels has been wrongly called so far, but here's Larry to bring it in. Kaylin Larry. Diaz in the corner, back to Larry. Cook on her. She tries to go around, and we got a lot of hand fighting going on, and they'll call that on Cook, and that's her second personal foul. As Larry going around the corner, dribbling left-handed, kept swatting Cook's right hand.
It's getting pretty aggressive, Charlie.
So Cook with 2 fouls. Stevens on the bench with 3 fouls already for the Lady Eagles. Out to the top. That was Stewart with it. Trotter steals the ball.
Pickpocket.
Down the floor. Lays it up and in. Sheree Trotter with 6 in the game now. Lead up to 15 for the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles have a definite speed and quickness advantage. Diaz all the way try to skip it across, but Cook slows that up, gets it ahead to Mabratu. She's a lefty on that side of the court, lays it up and in. And another timeout call with a score 35-18, a 17-point advantage. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break with a score 35-18, 7:23 to go here on the Hart Conference Network.
No matter where you are in your educational journey, Central Methodist University is here for you. With CMU, you can learn on our beautiful campus in Fayette, Missouri, earn a degree completely online, or attend classes at one of our many statewide sites. Whichever path you choose, you will get a quality education that will prepare you for the future you envision. Select one of our programs of distinction in music, biology, or nursing, or choose from more than 60 degree options offered at the undergraduate and graduate levels. And if you decide to join us on campus, you will be able to take advantage of all the university has to offer, including dozens of clubs and organizations, a robust student life, and top-notch NAIA athletics. Discover what makes us different and how a degree from CMU can prepare you for the future. Discover Central Methodist University today.
Back after the timeout, 7:23 to go, 35-18, biggest lead of the ball game so far for Central. Peru's already taken 2 timeouts in this. This is Larry with the ball. She and Cook have had a spirited battle the last couple of minutes. Ingram, Deal, Williams, back to Deal, down the lane. Off balance, no good. Crumley with a rebound. Bass back into the ball game for the Lady Eagles. Trotter. Crumley wants to get inside and post. Now she's going to give a pick for Trotter. Cross to Cook. She goes right to the basket against Ingram. Lays it, or against Duncan, up and in. She's got 4 and it leads 19 for the Lady Eagles.
That's a big body move right there.
Just can't get to the basket right now. There's Deal to the hoop, blocked by Bass, but a foul on Jody Bass. That'll be her first personal foul. And Natasha Deal will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Deal, a 45% free throw shooter. Deal averages 8.4. She's from Winnebago, Nebraska. First free throw good. 9 of 11 in the ball game from the free throw line. Make it 10 of 12. Eagles have shot 7. 37-20 with 6:28 to go here in quarter number 2. Bass lines up a 3. Comes up short. Crumley saves it, but they're going to say she was on the end line, out of bounds. So Larry to bring it in. We'll get it into Ingram. Back to Larry. Pick coming. Crumley reaches around, slows up Larry a little bit. Williams with it. She wants to go down the lane against Crumley. Ball's on the floor. Cook comes up with it. They're going to run it out, and it's 4-on-2. Cook going to go right to the hoop. Nobody stops her. She lays it up and in. So rebound underneath the basket, able to dribble it down the floor and beat Peru State down the floor to make it a 4-on-2 fast break. There's Williams underneath the basket. She's a lefty, comes out on the other side. And it's out of bounds, and it will have a foul called on Ingram, and that's her third personal foul. So Stewart checks back in, and Ingram will check out. Carter back in, Crumley out. Diaz back in for Peru State. Williams out. 39-20, 5:33 to go here in period number 2. Carter tries to go to the hoop. Cook has to save it, but then it's stolen away by Stewart. Parnell knocks it away from her, and Cook comes out with it. Ahead, Trotter,
Okay.
no good. Lots of Eagles there, but they're not the one that comes up with it. Duncan comes up with it on the floor, and it will be Central basketball. It was basically a 3-on-none. Missed the shot, and then a player came in from Peru and got it out of there. Cook, Parnell, Bass, Trotter, and the inbounds pass stolen. Tried to go outside, and Stewart got in the way and took it away. Larry against Cook. Now Larry against Carter. Tried to get it to Diaz on the pick and roll, but over Kylie Diaz's head and out of bounds.
She was trying to go for a lob.
Yeah, she went for an alley-oop, and there wasn't any oop on the alley.
Not at all.
Bass, backdoor cut. Trotter
And
lays it up and in,
one.
and she's fouled on the way there. And I think that's on Duncan. That'll be her first personal foul. Trotter with 8. Duncan is the foul. Trotter, a 61.5% free throw shooter. She's 2 for 2 in this game so far. Jinkster, of course. Larry with a rebound. Kaylin Larry against Cook. Diaz stolen by Carter. And Larry with a foul. That'll be her second personal foul, and I think that's team foul number 4 already. Or that's team number 5, they say. Let's see. It's 4.
Coach Smith is not happy at all.
Yeah, he went to the water. He went to get a drink of water.
He said, man.
As they're discussing whether that's 14 fouls or 5, it's 4. So the Lady Eagles will be in the bonus with the next foul. They're up 21, 41-20. Cook almost travels with it. Gets it to Parnell instead. Gets a pick from Carter. Parnell now going to look inside to Carter. Bass. Cook. Crossover. Ball fake in the lane to Carter and puts it up and in. She's got 8. Carter with 14, Trotter with 8, Cook with 8, Parnell with 6. And there's a block shot by Bass on Deal. Diaz takes it to the hoop, kicks it back out. This is Duncan. She wants to go to the hoop. Cook got her hands on it, but Duncan reverses and puts it in.
That was tough.
She's got 7, 5 from the line and 1 from basket from the floor. Parnell with Larry on her. Goes around, looks. Loses the handle on it. And Larry takes it away. Bass comes from behind and takes it away from Larry. Gets it to Trotter. Slow it down with 3.5 to go here in the first half.
Great recovery defense by Jody Bass.
Cook goes by to the hoop, puts it up.
Wow.
And we'll see if that does count. It does as she gets the ball up on the rim trying for the free throws, but Zatoria Cook gets the basket. She's got 10, 2 players in double figures already for the Lady Eagles. First free throw of the ball game for Cook.
That was nice.
Mabratu back in. Parnell will check out. Cook's got 2 fouls. Stevens has got 3, the only ones with more than 1 foul for the Lady Eagles. She makes the free throw, does Cook, and she steals the inbounds pass. She just lurks and looks. She was a leader in the NAIA last year in steals, and you know why. Bass goes right past Deal to the hoop and lays it up and in.
Too easy.
Cook tries to steal the inbounds pass again. She and Trotter are going to double team Larry, and there it is. Deal underneath to Stewart, throws it away, out of bounds, turnover to Central. That's the 13th turnover for Peru so far. The Eagles have 10, so they haven't been very clean with the basketball either. Addie Carter into the ball game for her first appearance of the evening and her second appearance of the season. She's been hurt since early on. She's back in. She's down in the bottom left-hand corner when you get it. Screen swings around that far. Cook. Carter with the ball in the corner. I got to be careful now. I got Addie Carter in and Beyonce Carter in. Trotter. Addie Carter. Beyonce Carter. Against Diaz. Spins in the lane. Step around. No good, but she gets her own rebound. Puts it up. No good. She's padding her stats now. Misses for the third time.
You would think third time would be the charm, but unfortunately that's not the case.
She's got 5 rebounds now after those 2. Duncan with a 3 on the way off the rim, no good, and we got a foul underneath. It's going to go the other way. Sabatka, and that should put the Eagles in the bonus for the remaining 2:11 of this half. Carter averaging 2 points a ball game, 75% free throw shooter. Don't know how that's possible. Oh, looking at the wrong one. That's Carter's first point of the season. 49-22, 27-point lead. Stewart has it stolen away by Cook. Fends off the defender, Larry, and scores again. She's got 13. Carter's got 14.
They're out there looking like cheat codes, Charlie.
And Mabratu swats it away. Quickly ahead to Cook. To the basket. No good, but there's Trotter to lay it up and in, and she's got 10. So 3 players in double figures already for the Lady Eagles. Their shooting percentage should be outstanding as they've shot a lot of points inside, a lot of free throws from inside.
Oh, yeah.
There's a miss. Cook with a rebound and a foul. As I look at it right now, Central 21 of 33 from the floor for 63.6%.
Man.
Peru State
it shows.
Peru State 6 of 26 for 23%. Peru's got 10 points from the line and 12 points from the field for
That's
their
insane.
22. So Cook going to go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. First one is good. She ties Beyonce Carter. Into the ball game is Angel Okiki for the Eagles. Second free throw by Cook. Back of the rim, no good. And Diaz gets the rebound away from Okiki. To the basket. Shot blocked by Parnell. That was Tatum Miller to the hoop. 5'3" freshman. Parnell thought about a 3, and we've got to carry the ball. I think she wanted to shoot the 3 is really what she wanted to do, and then she changed her mind and got called for palm on the basketball.
She was a little indecisive there.
Miller with the basketball, about to get schooled by Cook. Cook's just waiting her spot. There's Mabratu to come in, and Cook dribbles it and loses a handle on it. Ends up in Stewart's hands in the lane, and she lays it up and in. Mabratu, but got to hurry because he's counting. Gets it in. 40 seconds to go, 54-21. Mabratu, she's a lefty. She goes down the lane, gets stripped of the ball. Stewart out with it. Lays it up and in, avoided the charge. Stewart with 4 now. Eagles can play for the last shot of the half, have at least a 28-point lead. Cook takes the three. No good. Okiki battles for it. We're down to 1 second, and that ends it. 54-26 is your halftime score. So Central outscores Peru in the first quarter 28-16, outscores them 26-10 in the second period, and takes a 28-point lead into halftime. Men will come out and shoot during halftime until the ladies come back out. In the men's ball game, really good ball game coming up. Central Methodist 7-1, 3-1 in the conference, and Peru State's exactly the same thing, 7-1 overall and 3-1 in the conference. So
wow.
This will be for probably a tie for second place in the conference early in the standings. So they'll come out and shoot. We're going to go ahead, take a break, work on our halftime stats. You'll get to see the same Centrals again, and plus one from the Heart of America. So we'll take a minute and a half break, then come back, and there may be a little silence while we're working on stats to get those up on the screen for you here on the Heart Conference Network, 54-26.
No matter where you are in your educational journey, Central Methodist University is here for you. With CMU, you can learn on our beautiful campus in Fayette, Missouri, earn a degree completely online, or attend classes at one of our many statewide sites. Whichever path you choose, you will get a quality education that will prepare you for the future you envision. Select one of our programs of distinction in music, biology, or nursing, or choose from more than 60 degree options offered at the undergraduate and graduate levels. And if you decide to join us on campus, you will be able to take advantage of all the university has to offer, including dozens of clubs and organizations, a robust student life, and top-notch NAIA athletics. Discover what makes us different and how a degree from CMU can prepare you for the future. Discover Central Methodist University today.
All right, we're back at halftime. Central with a 54-26 lead over the Lady Bobcats from Peru State. We've got stats for you, and we'll give those to you. Put them up on the screen. There they come right now. For Peru, field goal percentage, they're 8 of 30 for 26.7% in the first half. Central, 21 of 34 for 61.8%. From the free throw line, Peru 10 of 12, 83.3%. Central 9 of 13 for 69.2%. Three-pointers, 0 for 7 for Peru for 0. Central 3 of 6 for 50%. Then on the rebound total, Peru's got 16 total, 23 for Central. Of those rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds for Peru, 7 for Central. And then on the turnover department, Peru with 15 turnovers, Central with 12. Other numbers that we couldn't get up on the screen for you, Central has 36 points in the paint to 12 for Peru State. Let's see, what else would you like to know about? Central's got 8 assists, Peru's got 2, 3 block shots for Central, none for Peru, 13 steals for Central, 9 for Peru State, bench points 10 for Central, 9 for Peru State. So that's your halftime stats. Now we'll give you the halftime scoring for Peru State. Maddie Duncan with 7. Kylie Diaz off the bench with 5. Samantha Stewart 4. Haley Ingram with 2. Natasha Deal with 2. Olivia Williams with 2. Josie Sabatka off the bench with 2. And Kaylin Larry off the bench with 2. Leading rebounder is Diaz with 8 to go along with her 5 points. For Central, their leading scorer is Tori Cook with 14. Beyonce Carter also has 14. Ray Trotter with 10. Bass with 7. Parnell with 6. Mabratu with 2. And Addie Carter with 1. Leading rebounders, Beyonce Carter with 5 and Ray Trotter with 5. So those are the scoring for the Lady Eagles as I look to see. 10 players have played for Central. 7 have scored. 10 players have played for Peru State. 8 have scored. It was 28-16 at the end of the first quarter. It's 54-26 now with 9 plus to go as you see the men out on the court. We're going to go take a break for a second. We're going to stay here. We're just going to turn our mics off for a second while we get everything reset for the second half of play. And we'll be back in about 4 minutes or so with the audio back on at that point in time. Don't think you've lost it. It's just going to go off for a couple of minutes while we catch a break. And then we'll be back with the remainder of the halftime activities and then the start of quarter number 3 here on the Eagle Sports Network on the Hart Conference Network from Central Methodist.
Bales takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Lady Eagles come back out on the court. They're up 54-26. Led after the first quarter, 28-16. Lady Eagles have gotten a lot of run out, fairly easy baskets in transition off of steals and rebounds, as they have a quickness advantage and a speed advantage. Recognizing a former Central player, Dexter Schlegel, who was here and was at the very first game that was played in this facility, as Gary Linhart said, a few days ago. So I'll be joined in the men's game by Hall of Famer here at Central, David Fox. He'll join me for color on the game. And then later this year, hope to have the all-time leading scorer in Central Methodist men's basketball history, Danny Widhelm, join in for a broadcast as well. And I'll let you know when it happens, but I've got a trail on, for those of you that follow Central basketball for a long time. I'm working on getting Daryl and Darren Paneer, brothers that played here back in the 80s, come on the broadcast, and that should be entertaining to say the least. But we've got some folks that are going to jump in and help out, some former players, share their perspective, and talk about their times here at Central playing ball. And if you're a Eagle alumnus off the basketball program from here at Central, I'd be glad to have some of you ladies jump in and help out with the broadcast during the course of the year as well. Great to hear the perspective and get some inside talk from former players. So if you got an interest in doing that, contact Jeff Sherman, the AD here at Central, and tell him that you're interested in doing it. We'll see if we can work out a day for you to get in here, put a headset on, and tell us what's really going on the floor, because I don't always know what's going on the floor. But I do know we're under a minute to go before the second half starts. And the Lady Bobcats have got a task to pick up. It will be their basketball to start out with, as it is Williams, Deal, Stewart, Duncan, and Ingram, the original 5 starters for them, and the original 5 starters for the Lady Eagles. Cook, Trotter, Beyonce Carter, Parnell, and Stevens. Inside it goes. It's a lob pass, and there's nobody there. Out of bounds, turned over. Central basketball. Jay John's back. And an offensive foul called on Samaya Stevens. That's her 4th personal foul. She just attracts whistles. Duncan fakes a shot, steps inside, puts a 3 up, no good, or inside the line, puts a shot up, no good. Cook with a rebound. Crumley already off the bench, getting ready to come in for Stevens, who lays it up and in before she leaves. Her first 2 of the ball game. Trotter almost with a steal from Ingram. Ingram got it back again. She's going to go down the lane. Stop, pop, misses. Carter with another rebound. She's got 6 in the game. Trotter to the hoop, spins it up, no good. Deal with a rebound. Natasha Deal. Pick from Williams. Stewart. Stewart stays with her, Stevens stays with her. Williams, a jumper on the way. Doesn't get any rim, just backboard. Trotter with a rebound. That's her 6th rebound. Inside to Carter. Stevens underneath, runs the floor, rewarded with a basket. Leads at 32 now. Duncan. Stewart. Williams. Skip it all the way across. Ingram with a 3, no good. Stevens with a rebound. She's making hay, getting some stats before she's going to come out of the game. And Crumley's not at the bench anymore, so Stevens is going to get to stay and play for a little while longer. Trotter going to get a pick from Beyonce Carter. Parnell, a couple of threes in the ball game for her. Stevens again inside, lays it up and in. Eagles up over 63% from the floor now. Deal against Stevens. Has to be careful. Williams around. Stewart down the lane. No good. Williams with a rebound. Foul by Wilson. Carter with the rebound. Foul by Wilson. Or Williams. Her second foul. She goes out. Her first foul. Diaz back in the ball game. She came in off the bench and contributed 5 points and 8 rebounds. Second leading scorer and the leading rebounder for the Lady Bobcats. Carter with a pick. Trotter. Carter goes down the lane. She's got a mismatched guard against her. Cook pulls up, 3 on the way. Rattles around, no good. Deal with the rebound and brings it up the floor. Diaz had a mismatch inside, and she scores and is fouled by Carter, and that'll be Carter's second foul. Diaz at 6'1", had 5'7" Tori Cook on her. Carter leaves, Crumley back in. Free throw good by Diaz. 60-29. Cook around. Continues her dribble. To the hoop. Off the glass left-handed and in. She's got 16 to lead the scoring now. And she's got another steal as she wrestles the ball away from Stewart. Takes it to the hoop but misses. Doesn't get the foul. Deal helps her up off the floor. 2-on-1 coming the other direction. Diaz runs the floor and was rewarded with a basket. She's got 10 in the ball game. First player in double figures for Peru State. She's working on a double-double. She's got 10 points and 8 rebounds. Ooh. Cook to the basket and lays it up and in.
Too easy once again.
Cook had a ball game a couple games ago where she only scored 2 or 4 points in the game, and she's made up for it the last couple of ball games with basically 20 points in each ball game. She's going to get there with this. She's got 18 now.
Yeah.
Foul goes on Trotter, her first personal foul. Foul number 3 team-wise on the Lady Eagles. Stewart to bring it in. Duncan, Diaz, Ingram.
Almost traveled.
Almost. Wanted to pass it and it was almost covered up. Deal down the baseline, puts it up off the glass and gets it to go as the shot clock was running down.
It was a nice pump fake she had there. Nice pump fake drive to the lane.
And her teammates on the bench were telling her how much time she had before she had to get a shot off. So she knew. Cook. Top of the key. Looks. Crumley. Inside Stevens. And a 3-second violation on Stevens as she was in there for a while. Bass in. Cook out.
Not going to lie, that was a pretty smooth pass, though.
Yeah, it was a nice pass. It was going to be a basket. It's just unfortunate that she never cleared the lane.
Yeah, that's one thing you got to watch for.
You don't see a call very often, so you know you have to be in there for quite a while to get one call.
She was camping in there.
She did. She had her chair out and had the fire set up.
And
foul on Trotter. Ingram with the basket. Her second personal foul. That's 7 points for Ingram. Six points for Ingram. Now 7 points for Ingram. Up, they changed it now. 5 points for Ingram. So
it's a lot going on there.
Parnell with a three. No good. Okiki just ended the game with a rebound. Reward her for getting the rebound. Get it back to her.
I was looking forward to Jody shooting that.
There's your interior pass. Okiki trapped to Crumley. Everybody's passing. And finally Parnell tries to bank it in off a bad angle, and it rims out on her. And Peru with the ball. Probably too many passes. If you're within 3 feet of the basket, you probably ought to shoot.
Yeah. I mean, no one was really just clearly open. They were just trying to, I don't know.
Find a better shot.
Yeah, I guess
Crumley
so
with a rebound off the miss. Trotter on the move. Finds a way to pull up, take a jumper, and nail it.
Nice.
Ray Trotter. She's got 12. 18 for Cook, 14 for Carter, 12 for Trotter. 30-point lead. Ingram. Stewart.
Oh.
Shot blocked by Bass. That's her second block of the ball game. She had one on this end in the first half.
Highlight play.
So, Jay Sean with the replay for you. Comes in, it's tipped away, and Bass ends up with the basketball. Another turnover. Ahead to Trotter. She's looking for somebody to cut to get it to. She gets it out to Parnell. Tanisha Parnell.
She loves that hezzy.
Oh, they leave her alone, which is not a good idea. Makes that. She's up to 8. Bass at 7. Stevens with 6. So 3 more players on the verge of getting double figures in this ball game. And there's Trotter with a steal. She takes it down and lays it up off the glass and good. Trotter with 14 now. Timeout called by Peru State. Oh, no timeout called by Central. Cam Levitt may be about ready to call off the Dogs a little bit with 3:18 here to go in period number 3 and a 34-point advantage.
Pretty impressive game we're having by the Eagles.
Yeah, I'll tell you, look at it real quick and tell you that Eagles are shooting 61.7% from the floor right now. Peru shooting 29.3. So, Peru's 0 of 8 from the three-point line. Central's 3 of 8 from the three-point line. They were 3 of 6 at half.
Yep.
So we're back to action. Kaylin Larry back into the ball game. She scored 2 but dribbled the ball a lot in the first half, and she's back in to help out as Ingram brings the ball up the floor. Corner it goes. Spin. And a travel called.
Travel on the plate.
And we'll see, that was Savannah Bingham into the ball game. Mabratu, Okiki, Bass. She'll reverse and go left hand, which she does, and puts it up and in. Jody Bass with 9, and I'm going to guess that's her high on the season. She's about to break double figures. Larry down the lane. Diaz with a rebound. Foul by Okiki, I believe. And Kylie Diaz will go to the line. That should get her to a double-double. She's got 10 points, and I think that was her 10th rebound. Fouls on Cook instead of Okiki, and that's her 3rd personal foul. Diaz at the line, 4 of 5 from there. She does have a double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds. 5 of 6 from the free throw line for her. She's got 11. Second free throw, also good. They have shot free throws well in this ball game, has Peru. They are 14 of 16, I believe. Bass, Mabratu, tried to get it inside. It's out of bounds. Could have been called a kick, but it's called out of bounds. And Bingham thought it was Peru basketball, but it was off of her leg out of bounds. Mabratu. Bass, three on the way, comes up short. Crumley battles for it and comes out with it. Gets it back to Bass. Across to Mabratu. She's got a 15-foot jumper. High arcer in the air and good. Mabratu with 4 on the game now. Cook came for a double team. To the corner to Larry. She's going to turn and go down the lane, try to get it up left-handed. And that could be Cook. That might be her 4th.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it will be. Yep.
I believe it will be as well. I am reminded she played a ball game earlier this year on the road, and I think it was at Clark, where she played almost the entire second half with 4 fouls and did not foul out of the game. She picked up her 4th foul like a minute into the third quarter. Played the rest of the game and did not foul out. So she's okay with, she knows what she's got and what she needs to do and not do. Free throws are good.
A pretty highly intelligent basketball player.
Kaylin Larry with both of those. She's got 4 points. She's pretty disciplined. That's what the Marines will do to you.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to stay very long, you're going to get disciplined. The Bass throws it out of bounds. Crumley had to reach for it, couldn't get it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Peru State basketball. That's turnover number 15 for Central. Peru's got 20 in the game. Cook still stays close enough to cause trouble, but not close enough to pick up a foul. Duncan to the hoop. No good. We'll have a foul called underneath. After the shot was missed and a rebound was got, then the official calls the foul for a block when it didn't go in. Alana Crumley with a foul, her first. Trotter back in, and Cook will leave. 34-point advantage. Maddie Duncan at the free throw line. She's 5 of 6, got 7 points in the ball game. Rolls that one in.
A little rat-a-tat-tat.
Front of the rim, back of the rim, front of the rim, falls. Second one good as well. She's got 6 points from the line and 8 in the game. Trotter gives it to Mabratu. Mabratu wants Crumley to get out of the way. Crumley's going to come set a pick. Mabratu, far side. Crumley, corner to Bass. She's going to go baseline with her left hand. Diaz with a steal. Quickly down the floor. 3 on the way, no good by Bingham. She's coming off the bench firing. Bass looking for a double-double. Crumley she steps on the end line. And it seems like every game we see a player off of one of the teams step on the end line, which is kind of strange that you're that far, that wide. But back to the Bobcats. Larry, Stewart looks inside. Okiki tips it, knocks it away, and comes up with a steal.
Great
Mabratu
defense.
with it. Ahead to Bass. Gets it underneath to Okiki. Misses the shot. Wants to get it back. Crumley's got it. Trotter going to pull it out. 2 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock as we wind down here with 15 to go on the game clock. Bass. She's probably going to have to fire it. No, Mabratu's going to have to pull up and shoot it. A little hook shot on the way. Fouled with 1 on the shot clock. That's only team foul number 3 for the period. It's on Larry, and it's her 4th. So 4.3 to go. Okiki with a shot, miss, and that's the end of quarter number 3 with the score 74-42. Central outscored Peru State by 12 in the first, outscored them by 12 in the second, and outscores them by 16 in the second and outscores them by 12 here for a 32-point advantage. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, let you hear this from Central Methodist, and we'll be back with fourth quarter action here from Puckett Fieldhouse. Fourth quarter about to start. It was 28-16 Central at the end of one, 54-26 at the half, 74-42 right now. I'll give you the players on the floor. Trotter, Bass, Crumley, Okeke, and Mabratu. Duncan, Stewart, Williams, Deal, and Ingram on the floor for Peru. The original five starters for Peru State. Bass gets it to Mabratu. Looks like a zone defense employed now by the Lady Bobcats. Good at practice for the Lady Eagles. Trotter with a three. No good. Duncan with a rebound. Shot partially blocked, and Mabratu comes out with it, and a foul on Williams. That'll be her second personal foul, the scoreboard says. $18 for Cook, 14 for Trotter and Beyonce Carter, 9 for Bass, 8 for Parnell, 6 for Stevens. So Jody Bass looking to get into double figures. That's her with the ball right there. Mabratu far wing. Try to get it underneath the Trotter. Knocked out of bounds by Stewart. 12 for Diaz, the only player in double figures. Maddie Duncan with 9. Ingram with 5. 4 for Deal. 4 for Stewart. 4 for Larry. Williams with 2. Sabatka with 2. Bass. Trotter. Ray Trotter. Crumley, free throw line. Bass open on the side. She's going to take it baseline, pull up for a jump shot. Skims over the rim, no good. And Stewart with a rebound. And we're going to have a foul called on Ray Trotter. That'll be her third personal foul. Cook's got 4. Stevens has got 4. First team foul of the fourth quarter, and Samaya Stevens is going to check back in at the next dead ball. Williams kicks it to the corner. 3 on the way. Still haven't hit one today, as that was Duncan who's missed. Crumley gets it. Trotter gets it across the timeline with plenty to spare. 0 of 10 from the three-point line. Okeke misses one from the free throw line on a jump shot, scooped around and out. Okeke on the floor, going to hold it. Stevens back in, Okeke out. Jay Sean's trying to pick up equipment and stuff that's hit the floor over here. Williams.
Sorry
Stewart.
about that, Charlie.
That's all right. Stewart to the hoop, lays it up and in. She got 6 now. 8:05. Mabratu reverses back to Trotter. Stevens back in the ball game. She's got 6, but she's also got 4 fouls. That's her right there, off of her hands and out of bounds. Parnell in. Bass will leave. Ingram to Williams. Deal with a three. No good as their 0 for streak on three-pointers continues. Mabratu. Trotter will bring it across. 7:30 to go. Down the lane, off the glass. No good. Williams with a rebound. She wants to run it out. Gets it ahead to Ingram. She's going to go to the hoop. Nice pass to Duncan. Lays it up and in. Duncan with 11. Second player for Peru State to be in double figures to go along with Diaz. Parnell. She's a basket from double figures as well. That's her with the ball. Inside, Stevens. Around Williams. Williams swats at it. Gets a foul on the second attempt. So Stevens got it back and was going to put it up. So Samaya Stevens will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. She's a 63.6% free throw shooter. Williams will leave. She's got 3 fouls. Diaz back into the ball game. Diaz 12 points, 10 rebounds. Carter's got 7 rebounds for the Eagles.
Count it.
Stevens good with the first one. She's up to 7. Make it 8. Ingram almost lost it, gets it back. Stevens needs to stay away. Go back and find the person she's guarding. Crumley back over on Deal. Deal takes it to the hoop. Alana Crumley going to be called for a foul. That'll be her second personal foul. Second team foul. Natasha Deal at the free throw line. 45% free throw shooter coming in. Makes the first one. She's 3 for 3 in the game. And we're about to see the last player that I think that's dressed out on the Eagles bench get into the ball game. Makes them both. And now you're going to get to see Benny Lundu. Everybody's looking around saying, who's guarding her? Benny Lundu is 6'6". That task is going to fall to Kylie Diaz, who slaps hands with teammates as if to say, good luck. They're all telling her good luck with guarding that.
I know, right?
Yeah. Parnell. Stevens back to Parnell. She's got a 3 lined up in the air, off the rim, no good. Diaz tips the rebound and out with it comes Ingram. Back to Diaz. No, not a very good idea to get it to your post player 40 feet from the basket, but and there's the first 3-pointer of the ball game for Peru as Haley Ingram hits a 3. She's up to 8 points. Lundu inside. Has it stripped away from her. She got to learn to keep the ball up. Parnell was going to be able to shoot a layup and get her 10th point, but a foul is called, and it'll be underneath the basket. That's only the 3rd team foul. Stewart gets the foul, her 2nd. Lundu around the pick. Inside to Stevens. No good, and Lundu over the top with a foul. Benny Lundu with her first personal foul. Ingram. Duncan. Diaz. Trying to figure out how to get to the hoop against 6'6". Decides to shoot a jumper instead and hits it. She's got 14 points in the game to lead her squad, all off the bench. Parnell fouled on the play, but that's only team foul 4, so the next foul will put the Lady Eagles on the free throw line. Stewart picks up her 3rd personal foul. Parnell going to come around a bunch of picks, and then it comes to Trotter, who spins and puts it in. Trotter was 16 in the game. Cook back into the game with her 4 fouls. Stewart's got 4 fouls.
Oh,
Benny Lundu's got 2
close.
fouls, and she's been in for about a minute as she
Wow.
reaches in and fouls Diaz, who almost got the shot to go and get the and one, but she'll shoot 2 from the free throw line. She is 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 14 points in the game, 4 of 5 from the floor. So she's had a very good ball game. Nails the first free throw. She averages 8.4, and she's got 15. 15 to go along with her 10 rebounds. And a timeout called by Peru State. It's a full timeout. We'll stay here and recap the scoring and get you some information because I think we're going to get to the end of the ball game and have to switch over pretty quick for the men's game. So
Yes,
we'll go
sir.
through it now for Peru. Diaz with 16, Maddie Duncan with 11, Haley Ingram with 8, Natasha Deal with 6, Samantha Stewart with 6, Kaylin Larry with 4, 2 points for Olivia Williams, and 2 points for Josie Sabatka. Savannah Bingham has played and not scored. For the Eagles, Tori Cook with 18, Ray Trotter with 16, Beyonce Carter with 14, along with 7 rebounds. 9 for Jody Bass, 8 for Samaya Stevens, 8 for Tynesha Parnell, 4 for Jeanette Mabratu, and 1 point for Addie Carter. Angela Kiki and Alana Klumley and Benny Lundu have all played, but not scored. Alana Crumley has not scored, but she's got 6 rebounds off the bench.
I mean, hey, she's contributing in some type of way.
She
May
is.
not be scoring, but it's
Yeah.
rebounding.
They don't need her scoring tonight. They got a 33-point lead with 5:06 to go.
Yep.
I think they got enough points to win at this point. Be Central basketball. It's Stevens, Cook, Trotter, Parnell, and Lundu into the ball game for the Lady Eagles. This is Cook with the basketball. She's got 4 fouls and 18 points. Gives it to Trotter, who's got 16 points. So 34 points from the backcourt. Parnell, surprised she didn't pull the trigger. She does now and hits it, and she's in double figures with 10. 4th player in double figures for the Eagles. Next one in line would be Samaya Stevens or Jody Bass. Shot on the way, no good. Tipped around. Cook comes out with it. We'll see if Lundu gets it inside, spins, puts it off the glass short, misses it, but a good look, good pass, good look, nice footwork. Just came up short on the spin. Trotter goes for the steal against Ingram, doesn't get it, back out. Diaz tries to get it inside, does to Stewart. Puts it up, rolls around, no good. Lundu with it. Don't bring the ball down, young lady. Cook with it. Bass would need a basket, but she's on the bench right now. So it's Stevens. The bench wants the ball to go inside to Lundu. It goes inside, but it's tipped out of bounds. 15 on the shot clock. We haven't had a problem with the shot clock yet as far as getting close to being running out of time. Kaylin Larry back into the ball game. .35 advantage. In high school, the clock would be running, but we're not in high school.
No, that's right. We're not in high school.
Lundu brings the ball down, and Ingram takes it away from her. It's what Benny Lundu's got to learn. She got to learn she's big. She needs to keep the ball up above her head. People can't reach it as easily there. Stewart from the corner makes a 3, second one of the ball game. They're now 2 of 14 from the three-point line in the game. Missed shot. Larry with a rebound. Pushes. Wants to go to the hoop. Beats everybody down, lays it up and in. Stevens tried to take a charge, didn't get the call. 20-point advantage. My math was bad when I said it was 30-plus advantage. It's a 20-point advantage now. Parnell. The Eagles have only scored 6 in the period. Parnell's got a 3. She's got
Another
13. Mabratu back into the ball game at the break. 3 on the way is a little late, but better late than never as Maddie Duncan hits a 3. They've got 3 in this period now after not making one the first 3 periods.
They must have drunk that Space Jam juice or something.
Yeah, they got to talk about something during one of their timeouts about we're 0 for whatever from the three-point line. Either make it or quit shooting. Parnell. Trotter. Trotter going to go to the basket, spin to the hoop, bank it up, no good. Another rebound, number 12 in the ball game for Diaz. She's the leading rebounder in the game. Stewart beats everybody down the floor, lays it up and in. She's got 11, so third player, and now it'll be a timeout as Central doesn't like the fact that they got beat down the floor. So they're going to replace everybody on the floor with somebody else, it looks like, or at least a whole bunch of them are going to get replaced.
Yep, that's what it looks like, Charlie.
Looks like a hockey line change. At least 3 players are coming in.
Yeah.
Did a high school game a few years ago that they had 15 players and they played 5 at a time for about 2.5 minutes, and then they put 5 more in, and they played for about 2.5 minutes, and then they put the third 5 in, and they played for about 2 minutes, and they went back to the first 5, and it was disturbing how I got so far behind trying to keep track of who was in the game.
Oh, I bet.
With 15 players on the floor.
You know a funny thing I know? Greenville College does that. They have that type of lineup coming in.
Rotation, that many players.
Yeah, like every 5 minutes.
And this high school team didn't care anything about how many fouls because they had 15 players.
Yeah, I bet.
There's Bass underneath trying to find a way to get a shot off to get into double figures in this ball game. Jody Bass, local standout, state champion a couple of years ago at Boonville High School. Won the Class 3 championship 3 years ago.
Class 3 years ago.
Yep. Get it in. Addie Carter does to Mabratu. As her high school team lost 2 games that year, and that was during COVID. And the games they lost, they didn't have starters on the floor, didn't have starters even dressed out. Banks gets it off, doesn't draw any iron, and it's a shot clock violation with 1:35 to go. 18-point advantage. Game's not been that close. It's been over 30 for part of it. But Peru State keeps battling as Ingram looks for a way to get a shot, throws it off of Okiki's leg, so a steal there. Addie Carter comes up with it. Mabratu on the run. Back to Addie Carter. She'd like to fire one up as we've got 5 getting ready to come in for Peru State as well. Crumley loses the handle on the ball. Stewart steals it. Takes it down the floor, lays it up and in, and she's got 13 in the game.
Don't tell me it's a comeback now.
So a quick timeout to get the players in. So we'll get all of those players for you when we come back, when we're back to action here on the Eagle Sports Network. This year, as they were defeated in the national quarterfinals down in Alabama on Thursday. So a top 8 finish for them. So nice finish. We've got a pair of 7-1 teams playing next in the men's game. So come back in a few minutes for that. Crumley in. So Sabatka is on the floor along with Batista. Addie Carter finds a way around, gets a shot off, gets it blocked, ends up in Bass's hands. She's going to go to the hoop, tries to get it to Okiki, loses it. Strange bounce by Bingham.
Oh,
and then a travel. As she tried to get it to Tatum Miller. Miller on Mabratu. 6 seconds difference on the shot clock, game clock. So Central will either get a shot clock violation or a shot. Bass. Carter. Inside to Crumley. She wants to spin. nowhere to go. She's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line with a chance to get in the book scoring-wise, as Alana Crumley has 6 rebounds. She's going to go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. She's a 57% free throw shooter. Lady Eagles shoot 59.7% from the free throw line. They're going to have to do a little better than that. Crumley nails them both. We're down under 14 to go in the game. Miller outside to Todd. Shot up, no good. Tipped around. Crumley had her hands on it. Todd gets it back. Short again with a jumper. Okiki, and there's your final score with Okiki adds 1 more rebound. 85-67. We'll give you a quick rundown on the scoring, and then we'll reset for the men's game. For Peru State, Kylie Diaz leads them with 16. Maddie Duncan with 14. Samantha Stewart with 13. Haley Ingram with 8. Natasha Deal 6. Kaylin Larry with 6. 2 points apiece for Williams and Sabotka. For Central Methodist, Tori Cook with 18. Trotter with 16. Beyonce Carter with 14. Tynesha Parnell with 13. Bass with 9. Stevens with 8. Mabratu 4. Crumley with 2. Addie Carter with 1. So there's your final score. 85-67. We'll be back with men's action when the 7-1, 3-1 in conference 2 teams play each other here from Puckett Fieldhouse. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so on the Eagle Sports Network. Come back then. Thanks for tuning in. Be back in 10.